Good morning, cyber traders. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Good to see you all. Big, busy day today. Cyber Expo. 2 days. We're having 2 wonderful days. Our biggest event of the year starts today at 10 a.m. Look forward to everyone to be there. We got some of the greatest speakers that are going to be coming out. Specifically, our keynote speaker, Michael Cow from Fast Money is going to be there. And he's going to talk a little bit about options. And, he's been around as long as I can. So you do definitely want to he's going to be there today. And then we are going to also have TradeStation that's also going to be here also. And looking forward to hear from Jesus from TradeStation, talking about the new program, the new platform they got, all that good stuff. So a lot of good stuff going on. And but before we do that, let's talk about what's going on regarding about the markets. Obviously, the CPI numbers came out. You can see everything looks pretty decent. Market's up a little bit. Got a little bit of bounce. Yesterday, we had a couple of good stocks, specifically this RGTI. My God, this thing just won't stop. This is why a lot of people like day trading, okay? You got a big push right here at $3. We were watching this thing, huge Fausto flag. This stock since we're already, at the ending of December, this stock went from $1.30 up to $8. This is why a lot of people like day trading. Listen, you can do a little bit of both. Okay, but day trading turns into a swing trade, and you can see RGT. By the way, this is going back on the watch list. Lynn and Randy, yes. Jeff Hirsch yesterday from Traders Almanac was on the podcast. I don't know if you guys saw the video. If you did miss it, it has been recorded, and we have a couple of great highlights of it. They should be up there today. So looking forward. Hope you guys enjoyed him. Yeah, he's a great presenter. I've known him for 2 decades, probably, I would say, too. I've done so many presentations with him. But, yeah, the Almanac is definitely the Bible of Wall Street. So hopefully you guys got a chance to subscribe to his newsletter. Anyway, getting back to what's going on this morning, because I know we're running out of time. And in an hour, we are going to start the official launch of the Cyber Expo. So I have to get ready for that. Yes, it was recorded on YouTube, Kerry. Absolutely. Absolutely. It was there. And you'll find it on our Spotify, and you should find it on our YouTube channel. And the highlights, you'll see it on Instagram and TikTok, and I believe also X. All right. Anyway, let's get back to what's moving. Okay. So anyway, RGTI was a nice mover yesterday. It's going back on the watch list. You could see it's up again, 19% up, $1.23. Been a really good stock. CMRX. Another early, inexpensive, good day trade yesterday. The stock gapped up, went from like $2 up to about $3.20, up $1 a day. Keeps the spouse away. Boeing. Don't know what's going on with this. You know what? I had a sense that eventually it's going to make a big move. It's been a sleeper for a long while. Boeing's finally coming back. Remember what I always say: when you get the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst news, and it doesn't go any lower, that's the bottom, okay? So Boeing, you're probably going to hear a lot about it. Just to let you know, Boeing is building the new Air Force One plane for the president. And I remember President Trump, when he was previously elected, he cut a huge deal with Boeing to build a new Air Force One plane. Well, it takes, 6 years. Well, guess what? Who's getting it first? He'll be the first one that's going to be launching it. And beyond it, you might hear a lot of news on it, but not even just that. Obviously with the elections and everything, you can see a lot of transition team, a lot of stocks are benefiting from it. But Boeing, they had the earnings. The work strike has been resolved. That's right, Samuel. That's another thing. So all those little things are really helping out. Boeing could be a good swing trade. I'm putting it back on the watch list. I might even do, I don't own it yet, but I might. I might now, because it's been the last couple of days, it's been moving up pretty nicely. So it's gapped up a little bit today, but it's also been pretty good. So that one was good yesterday. Maybe it'll be pretty good. What we had We had Wolf. That was a good short yesterday. That came down. That was pretty good. SMCI, that one came down. SMCI was a great swing trade. We saw it at 20. You could see it down here. Let me blow this up. And as we see, there was big resistance levels right around just below 50. Okay. And then 50 came down and boom, you could see how that stock tanked right there. So that was a good short yesterday. And then also Bitcoin. Okay. Bitcoin. Did everyone watch the video I posted on Bitcoin on my Instagram and YouTube? Rich, can you post up the link right there? So anyway, Bitcoin had a major support level at 95. I pointed it out. The order got filled. It backed off. It never went below 95. It held there really strong, and now it's right back up. Let me take this off here. You can see it's right back up to 99, okay? So you got to know the levels. You got to know the orders. And just let you know, on Bitcoin, there's about 657 Bitcoins, not thousands, Bitcoins, okay? Which maybe we could add that up. 657 times 100,000 equals, so it's $65 million worth of Bitcoins are going to be sold out there. Remember that before, 100 is a major resistance levels, okay? If you watch any of the previous videos or any other shorts that I posted up, that was up to almost like 2,000, okay? So that was over about 200 million Bitcoins out there being sold. And what's nice about that video, if you watch it, you'll see something we teach you in classes, which is called refreshing, which is constant update, refresh. So definitely want to keep an eye and make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's very important. I know some of you are not big social media fans, which I get it. That's fine. But you could always go on YouTube. Okay. YouTube, I don't really technically, it is kind of social media, but it's really not, so it's great. There's the short right there. Let me just copy and paste it. I'll put it in the social media on YouTube. Oh, there it is. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Rich. All right. Anyway, so that was the past. Let's flip the page. Let's focus on today. There are a couple of good stocks that are moving. I know a lot of you saw this one big runner-up right here on this stock right here. This CADL. It was a pharmaceutical stock. Obviously, whatever it came out was really big. It's up 154%. Okay, but is the party over? That's what you will need to know. Well, there's some sellers out here between $14 and $15 that I see. You can see there's close to 14 right there. I'll show you the orders. So here's the right of the chart. You can see right there is at 16,000. There's another 19,000 right at $15. So it's always important to know where the orders are. I would tell you right now, this is probably in the category minimum 3, okay? I'm not a fan of it right now because it's up big. I don't know the news on it, so I'm not going to lie to you, okay? I just know seeing the name and seeing how much it's up. Obviously, they probably got phase 3, approval. So the question, this one ain't down, Grant. This one's up. So the question is, how much higher could it go up? It did test some previous resistance levels. You can see here back in May. So big resistance levels there. LAES, another one that's moving up pretty nicely too this morning. This one's a little bit cheaper. You had a big iceberg order right around the dollar price range. It is trending down from 4 o'clock this morning from $1.40. Not really sold on it. I don't like it when it's up pretty big and it's starting to trend down. We're looking for a trend. Now, when you look at stock like this one, this is what we're looking at, okay? AMPG. So here you have a stock that at least is trending. It moved at the program trading of 8:30 time zone. All right, now is it going to continue to go higher? Well, I got a couple of orders here that I see on the right of the chart around $1.90 and $1.85. Which you could see it's kind of hitting right there. All right. So if we can get past that, we're looking pretty good. But this one, at least it's got a little bit more of a trend. Great volume, 21 million shares. AMPG. Nice little stock right there. Okay, that's the stock. That's the warrant on the RGTI. Okay. This stock is a buyout. When you see a flat line like that, that's what that tells you. Don't even need to even look at the news. I know right away. And this one doesn't look good. This one doesn't look good. This one doesn't look good. This one, maybe. It's a new IPO back in September. It's one of the first days it's up. I kind of like this one right here. I love stocks that when they do IPOs and they tank, and then they finally meet a bottom, and that's when they start coming back up. But it is gapped up pretty big early this morning. And then since we start around 7:30, really hasn't gone anywhere. I see some buyers out here. Big orders just got filled at 235, maybe not. $2, a 54,000 share buyer out there. I'll put it on the B list. All right. What else we got going on here? 16. All right. Losers. What is this, pharmaceutical stock? QTTB. What's the name? I'm waiting. Whatever it is, it does not look good. And they usually don't come back. It's probably a pharmaceutical stock. When they're down that low, we're going to pass on that one. This one, on the other hand, ANAB. This is another pharmaceutical. It is coming up a little bit. Ugly, shitty spread. Not even interested. IBRX. Trending down. Okay, I'm just looking for a dead cat bounce. Play. I think Play is the gaming store. All right, nothing there. All right. New York, what do we got going on there? We got Zone. Zone looks pretty decent. Nice little push. Big gap up. Looks like it maybe could have been earnings announcements. It is backing off a little bit now. A little bit profit going on. We got some buyers out here. You can see them right here around $1.30, $1.50. Not bad. It's cheap. It's nice. Zone. All right. Anything else there? No. All right. A couple of brand names just want to hit before we check out and get ready for the open. So the QBTS was a great runner-up. A lot of these quantum stocks, a lot of these AI stocks are doing pretty well. It's holding strong. Okay. So let's keep an eye on these stocks. If they hold here, they'll turn into swing trades. Amazon took a little bit of a hit yesterday. I bought more. I own Amazon. I averaged up. I own it. I bought it right around here. I think it was right around $227. I did average up. If you've been here, a lot of us own it from like 187 to 200, but it broke all-time high, so I like it. It's consolidating. So losing on my day before, but I'm doing pretty good today. PLTR, another one that's been really, really big. PLTR is making a big comeback. I got really, you know what really sucks, because that stock was up huge the day before and took a big hit here. So what we want is PLTR is not a really good day trade stock. Plantier is a swing trading. You got to own it at a good price. I know a lot of us own it at a good price. A lot of us own it here at 60. We own at 71. I own it back at 71, I think 71-ish, somewhere around there. So I was killing it. And then obviously it came down, and it's got to hold here. The longer to hold here, the better it is. All right. And then you can see NVIDIA, obviously, I'm not a big fan of it anymore. It's been trending down for a while. It's starting to it was a higher low. Now it's making a lower low. And then Tesla has just been rocking. Just remember how we told you how to trade Tesla. TSLL is the cheaper one. That's the ETF. But you need to follow Tesla to know how to trade TSLL. Okay. A couple other big questions coming across here before we check out. Christopher is saying Soons. So Soons, Soons we've been doing really well. If that consolidates too, that won't be pretty good. As of right now, you just keep it on your watch list. Okay, I'm not going to put it on our watch list right now, but you never know. Usually, sometimes it'll pop up. Serve has been doing really good. I know Josh's been a big fan about that. That stock was also a very good stock yesterday. I've got to mention that one. Beautiful higher highs, just great all the way up to about 12 o'clock. It's testing the high again. Absolutely. Serve is going back on the watch list. Lynn and Randy, reading today about old things in quantum. Oldest trick in the book on Wall Street is pump it and take the investors' money. True story, Fausto. You know what? It all depends how long they've been out there, Lynn. Listen, the big thing, Lynn and Randy, and for everybody on social media, just kind of give you a heads up. What we do here is that we're one of the first people on the, I call us the Marines. Okay, we're the first ones on the fighting line because we'll see them come up first. And then what ends up happening, then you'll hear them talking about the financial stations and in all the social media and everything. And then we're usually out, and that's when they usually back off. So sometimes we get out a little too soon, but we're usually the first ones in. Oh, you could say we're the first ones out. Okay, but because that's what you learn as being a day trader. Let's get ready for the market open up. We got less than 15 minutes. We're going to start the commentary. Everyone here, if you're watching on social media, we'll be back in 30 minutes. Okay, at 40 minutes actually. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we're going to be sending out a new link on social media. Just click your phone, scan the QR in the top left-hand corner. We're going to be here all day. We got 10 great presenters in today's industry of trading. It's our biggest event of the year. It's our Cyber Expo end of the year spectacular that we call it. So please make sure you register for it. And for everybody else, you trade the first 30 minutes, and when you're done, when we're done commentary, we'll see you all in the Zoom room. All right, guys. Good luck today. Happy trading. We'll see you all in a few minutes. All right. We'll see you back, and we'll also see you in the Cyber Group room, and we'll see you in the Cyber Expo. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.